Nara is about 40 minutes by express train from Kyoto or Osaka, and its most famous landmark is the Todaiji Temple, one of the world's largest wooden structures, and it's home to the great Buddha statue. Todaiji can be so crowded though. But who are we kidding? People go to Nara for the deer. Nara Deer Park has about 1,300 sacred deers, and frankly, they're so worth seeing. But did you know that there are even cuter deer in Nara that are not in the park? Is this not the most beautiful baby ever? And look, a deer snuggle puddle. I can't even. Frankly, the deer of Nara Park, they have a reputation for being sometimes gangster. Just look at these expressions. They're known to bow as a way of getting snacks, but when you don't reward them right away, they can remind you quite aggressively. And these are big animals. Animals with fur patches that look unhealthy. And frankly, the abundance of poop everywhere dampened my spirits as well. I've been to Miyajima Island near Hiroshima with sacred deer on the island that are so adorable. They wander into shops like if they're on a date. In comparison, I didn't find the deer of Nara Park that cute. Doing research, I found that the cutest deer in Nara are not at the park, but on a mountainside pretty close to the city. Just look at this baby who looks like my cat sleeping. Wakakusa Yama is one of the major routes on the sightseeing loop buses. It's the yellow line, which doesn't run as often as the blue and red line, so you should check the times carefully. You will have to ride the red bus, which takes people from Nara Kintetsu Station to the major sites. Yes, and even without the deer, the mountainside cherry blossom view here is so incredibly spectacular. Enjoy it. But, of course, there's the deer. It's a fairly easy 1-hour walk to the top of Wakakusa Yama. As the map shows, the cherry blossom trees are on the left side of the mountain entrance, so that was the route I took. The map shows that it's only a 20-minute walk up to the first lookout. It is a well-paved but steep climb. I left in the live sound so you can hear how out of breath I was. I'm in moderate shape, not young, not old, and I exercise pretty regularly. There are so many scenic spots to stop and admire the view, so do take your time and take lots of videos and photos. It is a pleasant walk. It's not so easy and accessible if you have mobility issues. From the map, it shows that it's another 35 minutes to the top. Regular running shoes would have been better for the mountain walk, but all I had were these shoes. I didn't plan on not liking Nara Park deer so much that I have to search for cuter deers on the mountain. I know people who drop out after the first vista, but don't. The view higher up is spectacular, and the walk is not as strenuous. It takes longer because the path is not as steep and it winds around. And again, there's so many places to stop and enjoy the view. There are patches of unpaved paths to the top, so after rainy days, it could be a bit treacherous. I was lucky that I had good weather. I loved wandering and walking up through these cherry blossom groves. And at the very top, the 360-degree panorama view was breathtaking. It always feels so good to be at the top of a mountain. And let's not forget the reason why I even came here. The deer. What was absolutely like a fairy tale was seeing these wild deer lounge around without care. This baby just captured my heart. Their innocence, it's magical. There are two more walking routes. The left side, which I use, is also where the autumn foliage is the most beautiful. Going up on the right side of the entrance will give you access to a pavilion and a small shrine. On the far right, you can see that there's a car route to drive up to see the view of the mountain at night. One more route off to the far right is the unpaved trail to the top for those wanting a more challenging nature walk. Sunset walks may be doable if you go up before the park closes and walk down while there's still some light. There are no buses running at night, so a rental car is necessary if you wanted to see the night view. There's a direct yellow line tourist bus to the entrance of the mountain only on the weekends though, and it's not even that frequent. When the bus is not running, get off at Kasuga Shrine on the regular city bus route. It is a 15-minute walk to the entrance of the mountain. It is a tree-lined, pleasant walk, but not well lit, so I would personally be scared to walk alone to and from Kasuga Shrine after sunset. I ended up staying in front of JR Nara Station and found out that Kintetsu Nara Station is really the center of town with the best transportation connections, shops, and restaurants. I would definitely recommend staying near the Kintetsu Station instead. I stayed at the Super Hotel, which is a low-cost domestic chain of hotels, but they have fabulous locations, great breakfast, and amenities you can pick out yourselves. Let me know if you're interested in finding out more about Japanese domestic hotel chains. Since Wakakusa Yama is close to all the major sites, try to include this hidden gem on your next visit to Nara. Personally, I think it's more amazing than a lot of places in Kyoto. Please like this video and subscribe to watch more installments of my Cherry Blossom Chasing series. Thank you for watching.